Jackson, Vic Carter, Elijah Westbrook, Jane Miller. Mainstream media been lying about the issues going on in America. Mainstream media been shielding the racism and the corruption in Baltimore City and Baltimore Police Department and their Democratic Party. I was making a movie and a documentary about being black in America, and I used the toilet to do it. A toilet don't care if you black, white, straight, or gay. A toilet take your shit every day. So we're going to unfold this story. I got locked up February the 7th, 2011 because I blew the whistle on Scott Shellenberger, Greg Bernstein, Gov.O'Malley's crime machine. Y'all locked me up and charged me as a terrorist. That toilet was evidence for a federal investigation. I had a federal investigation because I was kidnapped by the state. We talking about the war on drugs and the money you make off of black bodies. Ain't no law against making a movie. It is a law against kidnapping. I need WJZ to play the whole hour-and-a-half interview. Not, I'm going to be shutting WJZ down and the media down. I'm going to be shutting y'all down so y'all lock me up again. Lock me up again, we go to court again. We go to court again, we get to talk about everything. Now, Mary Bubala, Vic Carter, Fox 45, I see y'all in public. I'm going to put this camera in your face. Y'all did the first story on me in 1997, Hard Look. I told you I was a prisoner's right advocate. I told you that I fight for the community. If I don't, who will? I can't be a father to my kids locked up, and I can't be a father to my kids dead. And you're making a lot of fatherless families here in Baltimore. So let's go like this.
For putting a toilet outside the Towson courthouse. Some feared the toilet was armed with explosives.
Shorty has been putting protest toilets all over for several years. He says he's never before been considered a threat.
The toilet's been to Washington, D.C., it's been to New York City, it's been to Chicago.
He views himself as artistic, but also as a voice for protest against a racist society.
Martin had a dream, Malcolm had a gun, Shorty got a toilet. According to a media partner, the Baltimore Sun, a jury found Dwayne Davis not guilty of leaving a fake bomb in front of the Baltimore County Courthouse back in February. The 51-year-old says he was making a political statement by leaving that decorated toilet there.
Recent toilets have landed him in jail without bond again and a psychiatric evaluation. After the toilets were found harmless, county police arrested 51-year-old Dwayne Davis on charges of leaving a phony bomb. Opponent to this?
It was clear from his answers to the questions that Judge Steinberg asked him that the judge felt that competency might be an issue.
They want to claim that I'm crazy or I'm deranged or I'm delusional. I'm not diagnosed as bipolar, schizophrenic, or nothing.
Davis told the judge that he was making a movie and the charges against him are bogus.
I was making a movie and the charges is bogus. Adam May got an hour-and-a-half interview with me. You know what I'm saying? Making a movie ain't against the law. It's the art of getting money. That's Devin Allen and the kids. Devin Allen signed that. Me and Devin had a lot of conversations, and I'm going to break this down. I am Dred Scott. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? Right here. The court's majority opinion. Supreme Court, Scott was black and was not a citizen and therefore had no rights. And that's how you treat us. Like we have no rights.
Dwayne Shorty Davis was scheduled to face a judge, but instead he fired his attorney.
I want to tell people that I was making a movie, and he doesn't want to tell the people I was making a movie. So we had to go our separate ways. I'm a storyteller. Do not send any more correspondence to me.
Davis has produced dozens of documentaries meant to expose racial inequalities that we found difficult to understand. Other videos feature 9 other toilets Davis placed around Baltimore City over the last several years. Toilet was just a toilet, a visual aid in his a dozen toilets around the region, but the bomb scare led to felony charges of making a phony destructive device. Why should the police have known that the toilet was not a bomb?
The police knew the toilet was not a bomb because I sent the police department.
The police knew the toilet was not a bomb because I put a toilet in front of the police department. That toilet that I had, Chief Johnson knew about it, Chief Hyatt knew about it, Belfield knew about it, Ed Norris knew about it. I left a toilet in front of CBS radio and Ed Norris' name was all over it. You feel me? I put toilets out because I be shitting on people. I can't shoot you, but I can shit on you.
video.
After his arrest, Davis spent weeks at the Spring Grove Mental Hospital. We're concerned he was a danger, but shortly after this exclusive interview...
Now, this paperwork that I showed Adam May was the corruption and the racism. Adam May had this. They did an 1.5-hour interview, and all you seen was 3 minutes. Adam May, WJZ, Fox 45, they got evidence of the corruption in Baltimore City and Baltimore County, and they ain't doing nothing about it. That's why I was making a movie. I got everything I need on film.
Interview with WJZ, he was let go. Are you a threat to any elected officials?
No, sir. Never threatened nobody with anything, no shape or form.
Would you do anything violent to
Never
anyone,
done anything, no,
including
sir.
the governor?
No, sir. Never threatened anybody.
Davis is now free on bond, and he wants his toilet back. In it, he claims numerous business leaders and elected officials are violating his civil rights, including...
Right there, I broke down your criminal enterprise. Governor O'Malley, James Hammond, Jay Davis, Therese Taylor, everybody that had something to do with my money while I was locked up, I put you on that storyboard and I told the truth. It's the art of getting money, all right? I'm going to let you play this whole video out. But I was breaking down the money machine, Kurt Anderson, the Maryland Black Caucus, and the money that y'all get paid.
Including Governor O'Malley.
You at the head. Make a choice.
As a member of the state's attorney's office, what do we do about people like this?
Governor O'Malley uses the state's attorney's office in the media. You see these two white people, Adam May in the media, demonizing me? Oh, the crazy black man. Oh, we don't know what to do with him. I ain't too goddamn crazy if I beat you in court. I fired my lawyer and defended myself. I fought the law and the law lost. That's racism 101. This is the new face of old Jim Crow in Baltimore. When I say racist, that's a racist. And that's the face of racism.
At this point, it's too soon for me to comment on this case.
That toilet belongs to me. And this was artwork in a movie. And it's just that simple. It's my trademark.
That's Johnny Oleski. No, that ain't Johnny Oleski. That's Baltimore County. You feel me? Baltimore County Government, Claims Department. Because y'all took property from me. You took my truck, my computer. You took videos. I was making a movie about y'all and you took my property. I am Dred Scott. Blacks have no rights. That's WJZ. Asking him to play the whole interview. You feel me? The whole interview. That's WJZ.
We got 1.3 million people locked up in America, more than any other country in this world, and we're supposed to be promoting democracy across the land.
Shorty Davis, who used to run a barbecue stand, has been...
I'm out $2.6 million. That store was financing my activism and paying for my movie. I won a federal and state audit.
locked up since that day.
These are the subpoenas. These are the subpoenas. All right. These are the subpoenas. 2012. These are naming these officials. I got 52 subpoenas.
A wise decision.
This was my lawyer, Thomas Saunders. I fired my lawyer, Thomas Saunders, because he didn't want to. He let them steal my property. This is my lawyer. When he found out that they stole my property, he should have filed charges for dismissal. He refused to file the charges for dismissal. He refused to access the grand jury to dispute the charges. I had evidence to show what I did that day. He refused to go to the grand jury and dispute that testimony. White supremacy don't work without the lawyers. This is a lawyer that works for white supremacy. This man told me to plead guilty, and I didn't do shit. You want me to plead guilty to crimes I didn't commit? That's the new face of old Jim Crow. Like I said, he participated in this. He wanted me to plead guilty. I refused. I fired my lawyer and defended myself. I'm not as dumb as you thought I was.
He's certainly guilty of littering and bad judgment, but not placing a destructive device.
See the subpoenas? Judge Turnbull.
Protest against a racist society.
Martin O'Malley.
Picasso used soup cans. I use the toilet.
Cummings. Mike Shue. Kai Jackson.
Before you put the toilet in Towson, you had put numerous toilets around Baltimore City and never run into any trouble. Why do you think there's a difference?
Political prosecution. I knew they was going to do something to me because I was naming public officials that use their positions of power to deny the underclass their rights.
WJZ Adam May. Karen Parks, Fox 45. Play the whole interview. Play the entire hour-and-a-half interview because you only gave him 6 minutes. Karen Parks, Fox 45. Malcolm Ruff, States Attorney's Office. Malcolm Ruff.
That toilet belongs to me.
Pollard Towing. Sheriff Fisher. The Comptroller of Maryland, Peter Francott.
It's my trademark.
Frank Conway, the Clerk of the Court. Frank Conway destroyed evidence. Frank Conway destroyed evidence. I had a $54 million lawsuit and Frank Conway's office destroyed that evidence. All right. Pollard Towing. I got subpoenas. I got my paperwork. I did what I was supposed to do. Special Agent Richard McFeely, the FBI.
We got 1.3 million people locked up in America.
Senator Ben Cardin. Barry Sims. Yeah. Commissioner Belfield. Barry Sims. Shelton Duentes.
What are you going to do if you get out of here?
I'd put the toilets out all over again. Yes, I would.
And I've been putting toilets out ever since. Ever since I got out of jail, I've been putting toilets out. And I'm going to still keep putting toilets out. Until my movie comes out, until I get a day in court, I'm going to keep shitting on you. Every day. And WJZ, you got to play this whole hour-and-a-half interview. Play the whole hour-and-a-half interview. Because like I said, Watergate, Waukegan Gate.
Yes, I would.
Shorty's Underground News. I'm getting ready to set up a news network. Podcast, all that. We're going to take control of the narrative 2020. You feel me? This is the Cradle of Prison Pipeline. All right? This is a breakdown of your criminal enterprise before I got locked application. I blew the whistle and I gave it to y'all before I got locked up. Y'all locked me up anyway. For the kids. You feel me? I got a whole channel for y'all. That's what you just saw. You feel me? And this one is about my family. Like I said, I was making a movie. Ain't no law against making a movie. It's a Rob Fix production.
We're making a story. A documentary about me.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you said you was going to be doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I'm doing it.
Pray that everything come out right for you.
Oh, I'm blessed.
Amen.
I'm still here, ain't I?
Yeah.
And you know what I've been through, don't you?
Yeah.
Ain't I blessed?
All right.
All right.
Hey, Kai, we're showing you the story tonight because drug dealers, many of whom end up in prison or in...
Drug dealers. I was talking about drug dealers. I changed my product. I didn't change my hustle. I retired from the drug game. I sell sandwiches. And Richard Sher did the story. Watch.
The morgue can find another way, an honest way if they so desire. Tonight we take you to West Joppa Road in the parking lot at Windy Valley.
I've been to the penitentiary twice for Class X felonies. I'm not trying to be a 3-time loser, so this is my last chance of doing right. I'm trying to take advantage.
Shorty is the proprietor and chief cook and bottle washer at Shorty's Country Ridge Store, a carry-out pit beef and rib shack on Falls Road, a little north of Padonia Road.
Places over here, nice forks. You know, enjoy yourself. Act like you ain't got nothing to do. Call it Mayberry.
I'm a cook, I'm a caterer. I feed 85% of the richest people in this state. You feel me? Making a movie ain't against the law. That's my film producer. My movie was legit, but you locked me up to keep the movie from coming out. I'm good in the hood. I cook with wood, and I'm getting ready to cook you up.
Been up here since 1997, 96.
What made you come to Upper?
I need a job. And Shorty's name means something on Falls Road. I can get paid. So, came up here. Need to start all over. It's a new beginning. See, look, we having bacon and eggs. Right here, Shorty's Upper Coat Market and Rib Shack. Right here in front of you.
Cooking right on the grill. Bacon, eggs. I make whatever you make in your kitchen, I can cook on that grill. Making a movie about racism on Falls Road. I was making a movie. Ain't no law against making a movie. It is a law against kidnapping.
King can't do it like this, and McDonald's can't do it like this. I started my pit beef stuff back in 92, 83. I mean 92 or 93. I was selling it out of my apartment. I started doing it on the weekends, and this one guy drove by one day, 8 racks of ribs. So I guess that was my start. I guess that's when I became my professional. That I would never have a better life other than working for him. So we was doing some work up at on Fall. That I would never have a better life other than working for him.
I was cooking here for the Baltimore Orioles. One of the Orioles players, I was doing an event at his house. And we was filming at his house. I work for 85% of the richest people in the state. And this movie is legit. This Whitehead's Barbershop. All right? That's my daughter's graduation. You feel me? This about being black in America. Yours, mine, and ours in the community. Ain't no law against making a movie. From Waukegan to Zion, from Baltimore to New York. The game is to be sold, it ain't to be told. That's why I was making a movie. I'm selling this. Whoever want to buy it, it's for sale. You can buy this movie.
I feel good. I mean, I'm not rich, but I'm rich in my spirit, and I'm rich with the people I know. My family gives me my strength. My mother's still alive. I got all my brothers and sisters are still alive. So, I don't need $1 million. I need 1 million friends. Right now, I got about a half, so I'm all right. Feel good in my life. I ain't got no bitterness or hatred in my heart. If that's what you ask.
Everybody know me on Falls Road. That's a Shorty story. A Rob Fix production. Me and my producer fell out. He owes me this movie. It's my intellectual property. He owes me that movie. Letters Design. Letters Design, I wanted to be debuted at the White House. I want to debut Letters Design in That was for President Obama, but Rob Fix never finished the movie. Like the movie Birth of a Nation, I want to do Rebirth of a Nation. Now this is where we at on this. I gave you enough film footage. I got YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, social media for social change. This is a breakdown. The art of getting money. And I'm getting ready to send this to Russia. I'm going to send this pamphlet to Russia. And it's going to break you down. Because see, I own Shorty's. I'm the chairman. I own all parts of me. These are the cases that need to be addressed. The criminal cases. And this is the state's attorney's office. They had this February the 2nd. So the state's attorney participated in this fraud. That's the state's attorney and the city solicitor. That's my resume. All right? That's my resume. Education. Employment. I'm applying for Martin Luther King's job, and this is my resume. Shorty's bootleg barbecue. Asbestos and lead removal. Self-employed. Firefighter. Nurse's aide. Board of Education. United States Navy. You see that? From 2007. It's a Shorty. Y'all want to buy some shares of Shorty? I'm selling it like stock. I'm selling stocks to Shorty. I was insured. I was insured for $1 million, and y'all got to pay that policy off. My paperwork is in order. 2/2/2008. Y'all wrote a lease. You can't have 2 leases on one property. This is Mr. Fields. And that's my notice of intent to sue. All right? U.S. All right? That's my notice of intent to sue. And these are the people I was going to sue. Governor O'Malley, Congressman Cummings, Senator Hardin, Mikulski. I'm going after y'all for the prison industry. Judge Pearson, Judge Turnbull, Judge Boris, Governor Quinn, Eric Holder, Gayle King. All right, Gayle King got this. And Gayle King had this for the longest. These are emails. Judge Cox grand jury request 2017. You feel me? My paperwork is in order. U.S. codes. Commission of a felony. Cognizant by the court of the United States. Conceals and does not as soon as possible make known to the same. Dog, this is 2020. I blew the whistle on y'all in 2011. And y'all didn't tell. Y'all violated the law. That's my paperwork. That's Judge Turnbull to return my property. My property ain't been returned yet. And this is 2020. That's a court order. This is a court order for my property to be returned. Pollard towing. This is a body attachment. You are liable. It's a body attachment. They never locked Pollard towing up. They never charged Pollard towing. They never charged Scott Shellenberger. The entire contents of the defendant's vehicle, a 1999 Chevy Suburban. You feel me? This is Illinois. You took the tapes from me in Illinois, and you took the tapes from me in Maryland. This is CF 4988. The defendant's personal property evidence for a case that shall be returned after January 7, 2010. Y'all never returned that tape. That tape gonna send y'all to jail. That tape is Watergate. Waukegan Gate, Watergate. That tape shows Illinois and Maryland. That tape is evidence. Filed 2009. That's criminal charges I filed against Scott Shellenberger. And y'all ain't did nothing about that yet. Those are criminal charges. You feel me? This is Johnny Oleski, 2019. Johnny Oleski asked for the Department of Justice to investigate my kidnapping. Y'all ain't investigated my kidnapping yet. That's Johnny Oleski. I am requesting that you and your staff take another look at my case. I'm a whistleblower. I'm a whistleblower on the courts, and that's the comptroller of Maryland. I need a federal and a state audit, and I've been asking for an audit since 2008. Forged checks from Shorty's Pit Beef, March of 2008. You feel me? And the state's attorney got this. That's my Department of Justice number, my case file. You feel me? That's the case file. Washington, D.C. That's my case and my ID number. You feel me? And the state's attorney got this. You feel me? Timed and stamped and dated. You received it at the state's attorney's office. You received it. It's making a movie about Governor O'Malley, and it was Get Shorty. And that's Governor O'Malley, and he approved the program, the Get Shorty program. That's Governor O'Malley, Mayor Martin O'Malley. That's my store on Falls Road. That's 2006. I was making a movie about Governor O'Malley. That's Peter Francott and Brian Frost asking for an audit. Shorty's underground ribs, $160,000. That's the case right there. Concerns identity theft, income tax evasion, fraud. See, when it was 2016, I was making a movie about y'all. Maryland's prison industry, Governor O'Malley and Brown machine. I got it on tape. Breakdown of your whole enterprise. Names, dates, subpoenas, emails, pictures, videotapes, social media, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And we're going to take it one step further. Everything that I've been saying, you go to Mayor Stephanie Rawlins Blake. She had this 2013. I asked for an audit from the IRS, 2015. Eric Holder, 2015. Jane Miller, your I-team reporter. That's why she don't want to talk to me. Yeah. Governor Hogan. Governor Hogan, you're not going to be running for office in 2020. You're going to be running from a federal investigation. You're going to be running from the prison. If Blagojevich can go to jail for selling Obama's seat, then Governor Hogan can go to jail for selling black bodies into the prison industry. That's Governor Hogan and Al Redmer, the new face of old Jim Crow, racism. Yeah, I got everything I need on tape. And I got everything I need at Chief Hyatt's office and the state prosecutor's office. And y'all had this since 2019. You feel me? Certified mail. That's State's Attorney's Mosby. She been shielding this. What I did is I set up a criminal enterprise. Y'all set up a criminal enterprise and I broke you down. If you look at Operation Grey Lord, all I did is gave it to you. That's Johnny Oleski, county executive. That's President Trump. President Trump got all this. So if President Trump wanted to end this violence in Baltimore, he'd go after the Democratic Party. But he ain't going to do that because it's a dog and pony show. President Trump don't want to send these troops here. He send these troops here. He got to send the federal Department of Justice to investigate Baltimore City and Baltimore County delegates. Delegate Smith, Clippinger, Attenberry. I blew the whistle on y'all because y'all running a criminal enterprise. President Trump said he want to drain the swamp. Well, here it is. Start with Scott Shellenberger. White supremacy. All right? President Obama got it. Shellenberger. Governor Hogan. Mayor Stephanie Rawlins Blake. Mayor Pugh is my witness. That's your weakest link. And Mayor Pugh going to testify if y'all cut her a deal. Give her total immunity and she'll snitch on all of y'all. Jane Miller, we going to the FCC with this because I'm going to show you the role that the media played in this. Y'all been silent as a church mouse. I've been shutting y'all down for a reason. Portraits of a letter. All the awards that you got, when I file this lawsuit, you're included in the lawsuit. You're included in the lawsuit. You're going to be in the lawsuit. You're going to be in the lawsuit. You're going to be in the lawsuit. You locked up a whistleblower. You locked me up in Maryland and you locked me up in Illinois because I want to address the violence and the war on drugs. You locked up a white man and I'm going to use my white privilege. You feel me? I'm going to use my white privilege. I'm the blackest white man you know. You feel me? Like I said, Dwayne G. Davis, Kai Jackson, Vic Carter, Mary Mubala. I need WJZ to play the whole hour-and-a-half interview. The whole hour-and-a-half interview from Spring Grove Medical Facility. I'm going to show you where you got opioid abuses. I'm going to show you, play the whole tape because I consent it. I consent it. Play the whole tape. You feel me? I hereby waive my rights, the confidentiality and consent to being filmed. Yeah, we're going to put you on film. WJZ, WBAL, Fox 45. Y'all going to have to turn over all this information to the FCC. For FCC. Y'all going to have to return all of that. That's Scott Shellenberger. That's the Department of Justice. All evidence submitted to you and your members. All evidence. You feel me? Since 2000, I want it all. The Jailhouse Diary. They took a 1986 Jailhouse Diary. They took 13 storyboards. You feel me? That's Scott Shellenberger. And that's the Department of Justice. That's Scott Shellenberger, and that's the Department of Justice. And I'm getting ready to do the same thing to Nick Mosby and Marilyn Mosby. I did it already. This sign was exposing y'all. It named y'all. 92Q, TV1. Because I worked with Roland Martin. I didn't work with Roland Martin. I worked with Kathleen Hughes. I did Marion Barry's birthday party. I worked with Black. I worked with Franksky in the Big Fat Morning Show. And y'all left me in jail. Y'all left me in jail. Governor Ehrlich. I'm a black radical Republican. And that's my Shorty channel. Shorty's Voice. You feel me? ABC2. Governor O'Malley. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Social media for social change. And that's the toilet that I left in front of the school board. And these are the public officials on that toilet. Go to Fern Shin and the Baltimore Brew and get that. I had asbestos and lead. I was the shoe shine box because y'all be shining them on. No attack occurred. That's the storyboard that you took from me. No attack occurred. And that exposes the whole machine and the corruption. I got a film crew, and me and my film crew fell out. But that movie belongs to me. It's my intellectual property. Y'all was filming me. That's my property. I want access to the grand jury. I want to testify in front of the grand jury under Senate Bill 374. Private citizens to access the grand jury. I want a grand jury. And Marilyn Mosby got this. Marilyn Mosby got this request to the grand jury. I filed for the Witness Protection Program. All right? Bobby Zirkin. Advocacy Day, Lisa Gladden, Delegate Moon, Delegate Jill P. Carter. I want to access the grand jury so we can talk about the Democratic Party and the money you make off of black bodies. I want to access the grand jury to show you how Marilyn Mosby uses her office to shield the corruption and racism. I want to access the grand jury because that's my right. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? Sex, lies, and videotapes. I got everything I need. Judgment Day. Scott Shellenberger. Ain't no law against making a movie. I'm going to make more toilets. And we're going to play this video. And when this video, we're going to end on this video. It's a minute, 52 seconds.
I don't want nobody to say that they wasn't informed about my illegal incarceration. Everybody that was involved in it is...
This is at the Attorney General's office. All right? See that? That's on Randallstown Road.
Name right here on here. So I'm dropping it off right here at the parole...
See the Attorney General's office? They got that. Parole and Parole Commission, they got that. Treatment Center, you got that. I turned you in before I got locked up, and you still locked me up.
Office of the Attorney General. There's a DVD down there at the bottom, so ain't no mistakes about nothing I say.
They got that DVD. NAACP, FBI, Fox 45. Dog, y'all had this before I got locked up. I put it all on film to make sure the event. I put it because y'all killing activists. In the event of my death, I wanted to make sure that my kids had some type of income. If you kill me, my kids gonna be rich. Everything that Rob Fix got to be turned over to the federal government. Letters designed as evidence for a federal investigation. That's my intellectual property.
They do. You holding me illegally for since December 2004.
See the case?
Now you're gonna have to put this on public display. This is a legal notice, and it's asking for a trial because I was charged with.
I asked for a trial. Get all legal mail from Governor O'Malley. Get all legal mail from Governor O'Malley, because here it is right here. I asked for a public hearing, and y'all denied me due process and equal protection. Y'all denied me my rights as a citizen. You treated me as property. Baltimore City and Baltimore County. You feel me? All this is on public display.
I was charged falsely, maliciously, barratry. Get all the videos and legal mail from Governor O'Malley. This was an independent, open documentary.
This was a documentary about your prison industry. That's the FBI. That's the FBI. Get my file. Get it. That's my FBI file. Get it. Open to the public.
And it's the truth. You can call the FBI. That's a legal notice. That means you got to respect that mail. It's about the Dred Scott decision. And it shows your role that you play in this. The movie's done, the book is done, now I'm waiting for a trial. You deny me due process, equal protection, and the right to my property. James Hammond,
I am Dred Scott, 2010. It's 2020. 10 years later. Here go the book. 10 years later, there go Lake County. The movie is called Racism, and I'm trying to release it by December on my 50th birthday. Richard Scher, Governor O'Malley, Governor Quinn, parole and probation, Illinois, Maryland, Illinois Department of Corrections, Larry Leza, CNN, United Nations, World Court, Human Violations. That's a motion for a public hearing. You feel me? I asked for a hearing in 2009. You kidnapped me from my house. You feel me? I asked for a public hearing. And you destroyed evidence. Frank Conway. Discrimination. Public accommodations. Right here. Dwayne G. Davis. Enclosed, you will find all the correspondence that you forwarded to my office last year. Those materials along with the letter from the Department of Justice. All right. Thomas Saunders as well. All right. You got the DVD. My lawyer, Thomas Saunders, had the DVD and he destroyed it. Thomas Saunders destroyed evidence. And this is Maryland's Office of Minority Affairs. Y'all had the evidence while I was locked up. You feel me? Governor O'Malley had it. Governor Brown had it while I was locked up. This is evidence. This is the Maryland Legislative Black Caucus, 2009. See who knew about it? Mayor Pugh. See who knew about it? You see who knew about it? Kurt Anderson. Lisa Gladden. You see who knew about it? Jill P. Carter. You see who knew about it? Congressman Ruppersberger, Cardins, Mikulski. You kidnapped me. District Court of Maryland. You kidnapped me. And my paperwork is in order. Like I said, I am Dred Scott. I made a movie about your racism in your courts. I used the toilet to do it. I am Dred Scott.
Davis, the Department of Corrections, the Attorney General, all this stuff is out in the open. The movie coming out. And when the movie come out, I don't want nobody who was not informed that you did not know. All the mail that you have, all the videos that you have pertaining to my case, 07CF4988, you need to turn over to the public. Give me a trial or let me go, because this is done. Baltimore Rewired, Shorty Stop Snitching video. I'm turning in all the dirty, corrupt politicians and money changers in this industry that you got. You're privatizing the judicial system. You're privatizing the penitentiary. We traded cotton for cocaine and the penitentiary for the plantation. And I'm tired of the black people to be in the cash crop. Got any problems with me? Incarceration. Everybody that was involved in it came in the penitentiary for the plantation.
That's D.C. Stevenson. All right, go look at D.C. Stevenson. It's an independent film and a documentary about your prison industry, and I broke you down. I broke you down like a criminal enterprise. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
And I'm tired of the black people to be in the cash crop. Got any problems with me? Come holler at me. I am not hard to find. My new residence is the Corinthians.
Now, Adam May, WJZ, you did an 1.5-hour interview. Play the whole interview. Governor audit. Do the audit or you're going to go to jail because you participated in the fraud. When the movie come out, I ain't got to change nobody's names. Everything is on court record. Everything is filed and ready to go. I want my freedom, and I'm fighting for it. So, WJZ, when I see you, I'm going to shut you down. You shut me down, I'm going to shut you down. We're going to see whose camera's stronger than who. Mic check.